lights and broken screens. AI rules the new machine. Miners dig, but they don't eat. Fiat's dead, we're on the streets. Cash is burning, banks are dust. No more trust, no more rust. Robots took the 9 to 5. Now we fight just to survive. Burn it down, no control. We're the ghosts of the protocol. Should break the chains, take it back. Crypto punks don't fade to black. Crypto market. Billionaires just pull the strings, hoarding coins like cyber kings. We were promised something more, but we're just numbers in a war. Cash is burning, banks are dust. No more trust, no more us. Robots took the 9 to 5. Now we fight just to survive. Burn it down, no control. We're the ghosts of the protocol. You break the chains, take it back. Crypto punks don't fade to black. Crypto anarchy. No power's fake. It's all.
What's the second thought? There is no second pass.
Good evening, Crypto Chaos. What's up, what's up, what's up, yo? Everything's working again? Yeah, I guess everything's working now. That was weird. That was really weird. A little loud on the mic, but yeah, I couldn't get any of the chat to work. I couldn't get YouTube Studio, of course, to pop on in here, but it looks like it's all working on now. Yes. How's it going, guys? G-Dog in the house. Good evening. Am I hungover? Not quite. I did have a nap and, again, something else to eat before jetting back on again. This is the third live stream of the day. Of course, we also have the Patreon live after this show is completed as well, roughly around 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, it's been a long day. Hi, Otaku and the Chaos crew. How's it going? Batlander in the chat. How you doing, Bat? How you doing? Good evening, Otaku and Chaos family. Hope everyone's doing well from Gamma Goddess. Let the effing begin. John Doe, yes, let the effing begin. I mean, it's a dip. It's a dip. We're down about 4% so far since this morning. And yeah, it feels like we had a little bit of a dipperoonie. House hippo dump. I guess it's just a cute little hippo, man. Not that bad. I guess it could be smaller, but honestly, so far we're doing okay. We'll get into that here in a second. Hey guys, how's it going? Crypto Quinn, how's it going? Yeah, happy Wednesday. Los also said, I don't know how a man could have 9 shots in a matter of an hour and still make it to the live stream. 9 shots? No, it was like 5. It was like 4 or 5. I don't know, but it's way too much. I just got this damn bottle and look at it. We got about a fourth of the way in today. Ridiculous. And I did have a couple shots of whiskey too, so I guess it was a little too much fun, guys. I just, please don't do it again. Oh shit. Yeah, 4-ish. Yeah, John, exactly, 4-ish. Please like, subscribe. Don't forget to like, subscribe, guys. Happy Wednesday. And yeah, how else can you get through crypto without a little bit of a drinky poo, right? Jake and Snake also here. Times don't care about dips. They just want tips. Yes, 100%, 100%. And yeah, some of our dimes did take a little bit of a dip, and it was a great buying opportunity. Of course, I filled you guys in over on the Patreon. You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't need to say any more than that. All right, guys, let's move on into what we've got to talk about tonight. Of course, going back from the FOMC meeting. Jerome Powell, of course, terrorized the markets as per my, as per usual, really. As per usual. As per my thumbnail, too. But, we did, of course, set this up this morning on the first live stream. This was, of course, our POWELL barrel, a baseline, and bull case scenario. And by the time we got to 2 o'clock when the meeting started, we were already starting to kind of roll this up on our bull. But we kind of settled into our baseline. If we can hold this target here, which it seems like we have been, right around 71,000 and some change, 71 flat holding and wicking strong so far, the foreign market may have a good opportunity to buy the dip. And that's, of course, happening right now. In about an hour, we'll start to see if that's the case. Cody McCullough coming in with a dog in the bone. Dog presenting a bone. Thank you, Cody. $4 super chat. Thank you. Cheers, mate. Cheers. There's nothing liquor. There's no liquor in here. It's just freaking tea, man. All right. They just want tips. Yes, you guys don't want drop much today. Win. Four-ish. Gamma God says, Danny, Ben, that's coming from John. Danny, this is from Gamma God shouting out to Danny, Ben, Lowe's, Cody, Jake, Easy, John, Batlander, G-Dog, Quentin, everybody in the club getting tipsy tonight. Just kidding. It's freaking Wednesday. I don't even know why or how that started this afternoon. It was ridiculous. All right. But yeah, again, nonetheless, everyone, of course, needs to cope in their own way. I guess. But Powell, he knows. Like it kind of pissed me off because he knows where we're going with this. He was asked directly about the AI involvement in the course of these jobs. He's like, "Oh, it's too soon. It's too soon to tell. Yeah, it's too soon." Come on, he was saying back in COVID that we can replace jobs with, we don't need people as much as we need anymore. And, because we worked from home, right? Or we didn't work at all. He knows.
The U.S. federal government's on an unsustainable fiscal path. And that just means that the debt is growing faster than the economy. We're borrowing from future generations.
And today, of course, this morning, or I guess last night when we did the live stream, we did hit that 39 trillion. Oh, we'll get into it. We'll get into that later. All right, guys. That was, of course, this morning we called for baseline bear. We got bear. Baseline pretty much ran right onto my bear target. And then, yes, here we are. This was my outcomes from the Fed meeting. And luckily, we stopped at the baseline so far, but we could still roll this on over a little bit deeper. And I told you guys this morning as well that even if we did roll this down, we're still bullish at 69K. We're still bullish until we hit 66,000. I don't want to see that. Maybe some of you guys do. That's fine. But even if we did, we're still on the bull trend. We have not left this or broke this since the 2.5 event. Of course, we've been watching us build new levels of support every single week. And now we're on our second week of this leg up to 75K. We've only been here for 14 days. Tomorrow will be 14 days, guys, in this range. All right, so yeah, nothing has changed. Nothing has really changed. Let's get back into the order books. Take a look and see how Bitcoin's holding up. Not sure why Bubbles is there, but okay. All right, so yeah, let's take a look and see how the market's holding up. It's loading. There we go. Of course, bringing this to you for free is Kim of the White Snow Line. You guys know the drill. Don't pay for what you get for free. Yes.
What are you, stupid?
Don't pay for what you get for free. Let's jump in here and take a look, see what we got today. Anything different this afternoon? Looks like we are setting up, clear resistances. 71,005 is all. This is all brand new as of this afternoon. 71,004, 71,005, 70. So it's going to be most likely going to be, of course, stuck between 71.3, 71.6, and then 71.8. Yep. That's pretty usual. I wouldn't expect any less from the bears today. We are setting up some support as well, so it's not just one-sided. If we do lose 70K, we're going down to 70,800. Again, the The 6s, yes, it's the same thing on the way down as well. Nothing new, but yeah, we are still holding at this very moment at least 70,000. Stuck in a clear channel today. It looks like 70,000 to about 72, 73. 73,000 probably. If we do actually see a chop up here in the evening hours, that's where we're going to go. Anything new added to the order books today other than what's above us? It's kind of all over the place, really. This is, of course, just in the last, in the last 6 to 12 hours. I would say 12 hours. 12 hours. We've been adding more at 65,000, adding more underneath 60K. We've been looking at 50,000. It looks like we're kind of ignoring that now. At least he is over there on Kimba, the White Stone Line, using, of course, this, heat map. 80,000, 79K. Looks like they're also starting to fill in some of these gaps here that we have already smashed through this just in the last week. 85, 86K. Yeah. You see, of course, all these brand new areas being filled in. And below us, too. Look at this. Right directly below us. More support added, of course, today for 70,000 and 69. Of course, that's more than likely where we're going to probably retest here if we do lose this evening. Overall, in the on the monthly, it's still pretty damn healthy, I guess. We reset the market when we came all the way back up in the last couple of weeks to, of course, 100 to 74,000. 65K is going to be our line in the sand. If we lose that, we are going to retest some of these lows down here, and they are starting to build that up down there around 55 to 60. We're filled in that entire area now. Remember, this was just about a week ago. Not even. About a week ago. 7 days from today would have been the 11th. So just about a week ago, we didn't have any of this filled in between 55 and 60K. And again, we keep building higher and higher and higher again with the overall trend. So either way, I'm still pretty bullish on this. A little weakness today, but we'll see how the rest of the week plays out. We still have to get more news out of Iran and the war, of course. But overall trading volume is definitely in the bears' favor today. 18 to 16, but almost 17. It's almost a billion. $1,300,000,000, something like that, ahead of the bears in terms of overall. Bulls in terms of overall volume. I'm just not feeling like a huge panic just yet. Not a huge panic just yet. So we still got some legs a little bit to get back into the afternoon in the foreign market. But we'll have to wait and see. My bets would be that we're going to do a reversal at some point this evening. But again, we'll see. I mean, all could happen with the war effort. Could change anything in a matter of minutes. All right, let's take a look and see what's going on. The national debt currently now sitting at $6 billion fresh. Of course, we do about $6 billion a day on average over our $39 trillion target we hit finally last night. Celebrating, of course, again today. I can't. Yes, ridiculous. Can't stop, won't stop printing that money. I heard estimates come out today and say that by the end of Trump's term, we could see a possible $45 to $50 trillion national deficit. That is insanity if that is true. I don't know where they came up with that number. My guess is with a forever war in Iran and the interest rate. That would be the guess I have. And I also don't know rate cuts. Worst case scenario. Let's take a look at Polymarket, see what else is happening over on Polymarket. Fed decision in April is already starting to go in with no change, sitting at 95% right now. Again, this can kind of flip depending on how the overall economy is feeling. I was out today. I did take some packages and grab some food earlier. And I saw gas in my local area, $3.90. Right now, reported in LA. Cody, if you're still here, let me know. LA is reporting $8 a gallon. Let me know if that's true. If you guys are seeing that, that is insane. That definitely deserves, an emergency alert. You guys are going to get DCA in at the pump soon. I'm telling you, I've been doing it for a while. Every time I see it go down like 10, 20 cents, I go out there, just fill up. Just a little bit here, just get through me the week. Clarity Act signed the law is now up to a 62% chance. We got a lot of positive statements coming out in the last 2 days. The SEC, of course, all the things. We'll get into that in the news, I'm sure, again today. Fear and greed right now for the stock market sitting at 18 18. This is the lowest I think I've seen the stock market in a very long time, if ever, that I paid attention to the traditional markets, which has only been pretty recently for me, in the last 3 or 4 years, really paying attention to the traditional markets, unlike crypto. Sitting at 18, down from 22 this morning. So that's extreme fear for the traditional markets. Crypto fear and greed index right now sitting at a 26. Still, nothing has really changed. I'm going to refresh this because I did set this up an hour ago, and now we're down to 23. There we go. We are starting to slip.
We're gonna win so much.
Yes, we're gonna win so much. Let's just keep messing around in the sandbox. I'll keep kicking sand in the sandbox. Okay, US dollar index already back up to 100 this afternoon. We did drop a little bit, but not much. From, of course, the last time we were here at around 3 o'clock. Yeah, we ran this up to about 100.3, but still over 100 on the Dixie today. Looking at the bubbles. We're looking at any assets that are down at least the most right now. I mean, average widespread right now in the market is about 2.5%. The height of today was about 4. It was like 3.9 on the top 100. So we're down. We come back down a little bit on the day. We are rolling into the next trading session in Japan in the foreign market right now, though. Right now, River's up the most, 16%. Rip on River. Siren's up 23%. Everything else, of course, an average of 4%. Let's take a look down here in the weekly. Looking for assets that are down at least 15%. It's only Picoin. Oh no, I'm not throwing any money at that damn thing. Set it on fire. Looking at the monthly, we're looking at least at assets that are down 30-40%. Even with today's sell-off, there's nothing even coming close. Not a damn thing in sight. Bitcoin Cash is the most oversold right now to 20.5%. If you ignore, of course, the Pepe in the room. Yeah, the Pepe in the room.
What are you, stupid?
Oh, jeez. All right, so that's it. You have to go out to the 3 months. Again, the most oversold thing on the 3 month is still only like 40%, and that's ENA down 48 and Say down 43. I do like Say, and I guess ENA is not bad, but I do like Say at 43% off. But that's the 3 month, man. Going back 3 months, and this is all you get. And of course, you got Zcash down 36% with the rest of the money going into River right now. 700% up on the 3 month compared to Zcash. You know where all that capital went for the privacy coin sector. And of course, we're following a new one now. All right, let's get back into the top 200. Do the thing over there. And we do have a super chat coming in from Jake the Snake. $2. Show me the money. A $2 super chat coming in from Jake. And we got a link. Scary link. I guess we can interrupt it real quick. Finding Nemo? Oh, the bubbles!
My bubbles.
Yes! We all like bubbles. Crypto bubbles, that is. Oh, jeez. All right, so yeah, on the day, Bard's down the most. We talked about this morning. Lombard is 34% off. It is a Bitcoin, Ethereum layer 2 that's trying to, of course, incorporate Bitcoin on the Ethereum blockchain. In many ways, they have a lot of big, solid partnerships. I almost bought some, but then I got a little tipsy, and then I decided not to. But it was actually down about 40% on a single drop on the day. Crazy. So far, it's already went up about 5 or 6%. So it wouldn't have been a bad idea to throw a little bit of money at that, honestly, from at least the pullback it had already today. But it's still pretty new, and I didn't have enough time, and I wasn't thinking straight, so I didn't do it. But your mileage may vary. All right, anything else going on here in the top 200? Again, Bard's the most oversold thing, and again, that's all continuing into the week. Bard is still down the most oversold right now, and it's the single day move still in the last 24 hours, 34%. Looking at the monthly here, again, we're looking for 30s, 40s. Humanity token's the only thing down close to that range. With IP Story, yes, fitting in that criteria, finally, 30% off on IP and Optimism. IP's been kind of a laggard, again, trying to trickle up a little bit over the last few days, and coming out from that new all-time low of 77 cents, 78 cents. Again, I was expecting a little lower, but anyway, you find out more if you talk to me over on the Patreon. Yes, I did that. The thing. Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, do all the things down below as well. Thank you. And yes, IP Story is probably the only thing I'd really throw money at right now, to be honest. Waiting for some more blood, man. There's just still not enough. Everyone's all freaking out. Bitcoin's down like 4%. This ain't enough. This is a dit for ants. Man. All right, market cap for Bitcoin dominance did slip today too, which yeah, I guess is surprising. Finally, 58.8 on Bitcoin. We've of course been stuck around 59 and some change for a long time. So that's interesting today. Here, of course, on the last week, on the month, see a little bit of a drop off there. Finally, yes, you do, just barely, just a little squeeze in there. Yes, finally, rolling that on over. Again, we need something like a 55% Bitcoin dominance to really see an altcoin season. And of course, right now, the economy cannot sustain it. Moving on, what else we have right now? We have the overall market cap dropping about $100 billion, coming up a little bit now since the peak of the sell-off. I think it was sitting at 2.43 trillion, the lowest we saw, 2.4 trillion. That was the low we saw today, 2.44 on, the overall crypto market cap. Again, majority of that, due to actually sold off before Powell came out. Believe it or not, it all happened before the afternoon. Let's see what else we got. Around 10 a.m. Man, 10 a.m. And of course, the foreign market started that when we were sleeping as well. Let's take a look and see what else we have. Anything else really moving here? XRP still ahead of BNB. Looks like they paid to get that animated now. You see that? It's not just me. But yeah, they did pay to get that new X logo on the ticker. Polygon did that. I forget how much they spent for that, like $1 billion or something like that, or 100 million. I forget how much stupid money they spent for that when Polygon got that animation on their ticker. So it's been a long time since they talked about that. It was like 2 years ago. I don't even, where the hell is Polygon anyway? I mean Polygon. Polkadot. I meant Polkadot. They have the purple flame. And Polkadot is not even in the top 50 anymore? Come on, no way. It's time to buy some Polkadot. Ondo's also got the animation as well. Where the hell is Polkadot? Is it really not in the top 50 anymore, huh? I guess not. I'm losing it. Why is this stuck there? Okay. Let's see. Polkadot. Where art thou, Polkadot? Oh my god, they changed their logo entirely now. It looks like Quant. I didn't even notice it. It's no pink at all. Oh, I guess throwing money away, man. All right, anyway. So what else is going on with coin market cap? Anything else to look at here? It looks like the top 10 it's pretty much still remains the same. Cardano got pushed out of it, of course, a couple weeks ago, with Hyperliquid holding number 10, and Dogecoin still holding number 9. Nothing can keep that dog down, apparently. Still just around 9-10 cents on Doge. In the top 20, World Liberty Financial still holding the line there on the top 20, and everything else below is still pretty much the same. All right, nothing really else to see there. We have the Bitcoin exchange on balance sheets of these exchanges. And we did see a little bit of this ticker up today, but we started seeing a little bit of rollover. We'll see how tomorrow ends up. But yeah, we did get a little bit more putting back on the exchanges after, of course, last night. I think there was another attack. Again, we talked about that all this morning with Iran. So a little bit of those foreign fears looking like they are setting some more Bitcoin back onto exchanges. But overall, yeah, it's still, of course, the lowest we've ever seen on exchanges, the amount of Bitcoin that's sitting there right now. What else can we get through? I think we could skip probably these two, this one. Yeah, and then don't forget, guys, we have the $15 a month Patreon. It's only $15 a month for less than a bottle of Tito's, less than a date with your mom. You, too, can be, of course, a Chaos Crew member. Jesus. What are you guys doing in the chat? You guys are getting in trouble again. Looks like Ben Lawrence says, I fear no man or woman. Well, maybe you should. Maybe you should, because the next article I'm about to get into might make you think twice about not fearing maybe your wife. Till death or seed phrase. Woman accused of spying on her husband, stealing $172 million in Bitcoin. Ooh. Yes. So yeah, maybe you want to rethink that one there, Ben. Keep your magical beans to yourself, maybe, Ben. Till death or seed phrase. A woman accused of spying on husband, stealing $172 million in Bitcoin. A dispute over more than $172 million in Bitcoin has moved forward in the UK's High Court of Justice, where a man alleges his estranged wife, deranged estranged wife. What are they? Frantic woman. Frantic woman stole thousands of coins from his hardware wallet using covert surveillance inside their home. Court filings show that the Ping Fai Young Pei Fei Yung, I'm probably not pronouncing that right. UK resident held 2,323 Bitcoin insane in a Trezor hardware wallet in 2023. On August 2nd of that year, the full balance was transferred without his knowledge, and the funds were later split across 71 separate addresses. That is a lot of work. She put in a lot of work. Holy crap. 71. Through a series of transactions, no movement has been recorded since December 21st of 2023. Yuan claims that his wife, Fun Young Li, obtained access to the wallet's recovery phrase, which can be used to recreate the wallet and move the funds. The filings allege that she recorded him inside their home to capture the phrase, possibly with help from her sister, Lei Young Li, who is also named as a defendant. According to the claim, Yuan has been warned by his daughter in July 2023 that Li was attempting to access his Bitcoin. He then installed the audio recording equipment in his residence, and the recordings that cited the key evidence. In one excerpt from reference in the court, Li is alleged to have said, "The Bitcoin has been transferred to me, and take all of it." Jeez. The filings are also described a recording of July 29th, 2023, in which Li allegedly discussed camera placement and location where Yuan stored the wallet credentials. The claim states that she was covertly recording him in the effort to gain access. After discovering this transfer, Yuan confronted Li and assaulted her. Ooh, damn. He was arrested and later pleaded guilty to assault, occasioning causing actual body harm and 2 courts of common assault. Police opened on the investigation and into the alleged theft of the arrest of Li in 2023, and officers seized 10 crypto cold storage wallets during a search, including several linked to Yuan. Authorities later released Li after a no comment interview. The police have since stated they will take no further action without new evidence. In November 2025, Yuan sought a proprietary asset preservation injunction. He asked if the court to confirm his ownership of the Bitcoin, freeze Li's crypto holdings, and order the return of the assets of the equivalent sum in British pounds. And then there's damning evidence of Bitcoin theft. In judgment following in the March 2nd hearing, Justice Cotter said that Yuan's case shows a strong likelihood of success. He pointed to the warning from Yuan's daughter and the audio transcripts and the discovery of equipment capable of accessing the wallet. The evidence is warned what the first defendant was seeking to do. The transcripts are damning, Cotter wrote. This sounds like a... I can see like a dramatization of something like this already. Crazy. Cotter added that volatility in Bitcoin supports the need for a swift trial, as the value of the disputed assets may shift during the course of litigation. The case is expected to test how English courts handle ownership and recovery claims tied to digital assets, and thus this post-death till we part, or seed phrase, or death till seeds, or seed phrase, woman accused of spying on her husband stealing 172 million. Bitcoin first appeared on Bitcoin Magazine and is written by Micah Zimmerman. Damn, must have been a long time ago. Probably in the 22, 23 before the case was started. That's nuts. Coming soon to Lifetime. So be careful who you marry, I guess, and trust with your hardware wallets. Crazy. All right, what else we got here? Crypto market sheds $100 billion as the Bitcoin price drops 5% amid Fed caution. Again, we're up a little bit now. We're up about 10 billion now since the drop. Bitcoin right now holding about 71,100 right now. Let's jump over there and take a look and see what they're citing today. My God, what a terrible website. This is theblock.co. And yeah, they can't even focus on their, okay, there we go, on their articles, without zooming in. The crypto market lost more than $100 billion over the past 24 hours as Bitcoin major altcoins retreated alongside a broader market pullback across all global markets. Bitcoin fell about 5% on Wednesday to trade below 71,000 after briefly tapping 76,000 the day before. According to the block's price data, other major tokens posted steeper declines. Get out of my face, really? Okay, steeper declines, and we're gone. And it's gone. What the hell, man? I was reading, damn it. I was reading.
What are you,
stupid.
Oh god, I have no idea where I left off now. Okay, there. With Ethereum blue line, Solana green line, and Dogecoin each down between 5 and 6%. This is respectively here on this chart. And Dogecoin each down between 5 and 6%. The GMCI 30, which tracks the 30 largest cryptocurrencies by market cap, was down about 5%, bringing its year-to-date drop to 21%. Much of these declines unfolded ahead of the Wednesday's Federal Reserve policy decision, which had been widely expected to leave interest rates unchanged. And well, of course, we'll get into POWELL too. The Federal Open Market Committee ultimately held the federal funds rate steady at 3.5% and 3.7% to 3.75%. A move markets had largely already been priced in. Futures traders have assigned more than 99% probability of the pause ahead of the meeting, according to CME Fed Watch data. Federal Reserve Chair Powell said the inflation remains somewhat elevated and warned that the economic outlook remains uncertain, citing the potential inflationary impact of the rising energy prices linked to tensions in the Middle East. He added that the higher energy prices and the supply disruptions could push inflation higher in the near term, though the Fed remains focused on bringing price growth sustainably back towards its 2% target. That's actually really, yeah, it was really lackluster. The entire thing was really lackluster. I caught him lying a few times, so not really lying, or just not feigning ignorance, I guess. The same thing as lying, I guess. But for the most part, it was pretty much a nothing burger kind of day. The report also came in kind of flat and actually okay, considering the inflation just ticked up during the war, and most of the data we had was all pre-war too. So I don't know, guys. I didn't really get much of a hawkish read or a dovish read. It feels like Jerome Powell's just kind of sitting on his hands on the way out. And he hasn't also even made a confirmation whether he's going to be leaving or not. Of course, we had played the bingo today, and we won. Yes, we won 3 times on Papa Powell. It's hard to get a lot on Papa Powell, man. It's hard to get a lot of Papa Powell because he's so clean and tries to keep his Fed speak on point. He hardly ever slips and says anything that people, of course, can use against him and the headlines. So we did get, of course, bingo. Thankfully on Powell today. We didn't get it last time though. All right. What else we got? Let's get back into. You know what? I want to take a double check real quick on the SP 500, see how that held up today with gold and silver as well, since we're on topic. Right now, we did see more of a slip. This is still falling right into my trap. It's holding the trend right now, just barely. But of course, it's been my idea for a while that we are going to come down here and do the same thing we did last year in 2025 when the market sold off in February into March and then didn't recover until June, July. It looks like we're on the same sort of path, and I've been kind of feeling like it's going to be, of course, playing off a little bit less than, of course, the extreme we got last time. But if we did, it would still fall down the trend and, still be on a bull trend since forever ago, 2020. This all goes back to 2020. Yes, sir. So SP 500 still lives another day, even with a pullback to 1.3% on the S&P 500. Let's take a look at the gold. Gold also having a dipperoonie today as well, down to $4,826. Damn, on gold. Coming down, and it just landed right on top of the trend line too. Wow, didn't even plan for that, but it did. It landed right on it. It did lose the last level of support it had remaining. If it does lose this, it's going to be one we haven't looked at in a while. Probably going to go down to about 4,750 on gold. Take a look at silver as well. The same thing as well over here. A little bit more ahead of trend, still in the parabolic range. We did lose a lot of this momentum today on silver, down to $75 an ounce. It did touch today, and then it's coming back right now, 76.5. Next level of support, it's got $71 on silver. We haven't seen that since the middle of February. All right, so it's an update on, of course, the other markets. Bitcoin right now still holding 71,000 some change, 71.2 on Bitcoin. All right, let's get back to it. Anything else going on today? Bitcoin sinks below 71,000. Stocks close the session lows as 2026 Fed rate decision hopes fade further. Guys, we've seen some analysts come out today and say we're probably not getting any rate cuts until maybe December now, pushing things really back for the year. If that's true, I don't think it's gonna be true, but it's a weird setup because we're like almost mirroring this 2008 2009 financial crisis, right? And we're getting the person that was also associated with that as the Fed chair, Kevin Warsh. It's like, maybe this is all planned. This is all planned. He's going to just take the blame for it. I don't know. Fed Chair Jerome Powell said rising energy prices are feeding into the inflation outlook, but nobody knows yet how lasting the impact will be. We did catch him in his sentiment a little bit on the early end of the questions. If you guys are going to go back and watch it, I don't remember exactly where it was. I think it was at the second or third question. He was asked, where do you think where this is gonna go? How it's affected by energy prices, yada yada. And he's like, well, we have an idea, but we can't discuss that here. I mean, it's like he kind of lost his composure there for a minute. That's the while I haven't seen him in a minute. I haven't seen him like that in a long time. I guess you could say that was probably not a good look. It could have been looked at as hawkish as well, because they're talking about this stuff with concern, according to his demeanor when he did change his sentiment in the middle of that interview. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell said rising oil prices for sure showed up in the policymakers' higher inflation outlook for the year, lifting their forecast to 2.7%. From 2.4%. He pushed back on the comparisons of the 1970s style stagflation, arguing that the unemployment is near long-run norms and inflation is only modest above target. Markets fell further following the Fed meeting results and Powell press conference, the Bitcoin sliding back to 70,900 and the Nasdaq closing in its session low down 1.5%. Still holding 1.3 right now. All right, so again, that's our update for Papa Powell. If you guys didn't catch the meeting today. Let's continue. Algorand cuts 25% of its staff. Weird, because it happened the day after the SEC confirms Algorand is not a security. And of course, the other 10, 12, 13 on that list also confirmed as not securities. The Algorand Foundation has laid off 25% of its workforce, citing a difficult macro environment ahead in broader crypto market downturn. The cuts came just a day after one of the most positive regulatory developments in the project's history, creating a sharp contrast when the community has not missed. The layoffs foundation confirmed the decision on X, describing it as incredibly tough but necessary to align resources with long-term priorities. We'll just replace them with AI. That's my answer to everything.
What are you, stupid?
Yes. We believe that now we have more sustainable alignment with Algorand Foundation resources with the protocol's long-term business, technology, and ecosystem priorities. A quarter of their staff. These employees have been best-in-class contributors to the ecosystem and the foundation, and this is what was why it was incredibly tough decision. We are sincerely grateful to them, and we are, of course, committed to supporting them through this transition. Probably going to be some sort of settlement package, just like Block did for their half of their company just a few weeks ago. All right, I just wanted to bring that up. Let's dig deeper. Because I did have some issues setting up the live stream earlier, and I can do this a little more doom scrolling tonight. Let's see. Cardano Foundation seeks community approval to manage Project Catalyst. Anything else? Let's take a good takeaway here. Crypto investor, alert. SEC flags caution amid rising buzz. What the hell that is? That kind of the grab there. Let's go to somewhere else real quick. We got Arthur Hayes talking there. We already talked about that interview a couple weeks ago. Bitcoin sinks below 71,000. Polymarket acquires Brahma to scale blockchain trading infrastructure on Polymarket. Sam Bankman-Fried's bankrupt exchange FTX set to repay creditors soon. That's taken forever. My God, 4 years, 5 years ago? 5 years ago? No, 4 years ago. Happened in end of 21 or beginning of 22. I think it happened in the beginning of 22. I don't know. It's so long ago. While Scam Bankman-Fried remains in prison on a 25-year sentence, the trust handling his former crypto exchange bankruptcy announced on a third distribution. Jesse Hamilton from Coinbase, of course, covers the news. FTX Recovery Trust will now distribute $2.2 billion to creditors on March 31st in its fourth payout. Okay, its fourth payout under the exchange Chapter 11 plan, with defunct funds arriving via BitGo, Kraken, and Payoneer. The latest distribution lists recovery rates so that many customer claim classes, including U.S. customers on Class 5B and Class 6A and 6B, reached their 100%, while Class 7 is set to receive a cumulative 120%. And again, just to give you an idea of what you're getting, I guess the undisclosed amount that was said before, I'm assuming it's remaining the same. You're going to get paid what those assets were worth at the time of course, the drop. And back then, Bitcoin was sitting at like 15, 16K. So it won't be too much. But maybe some of those assets actually be worth more. Some of the altcoins might be actually be worth more back then. I think about it. It's ridiculous.
What are you, stupid?
Right. The estate has until April 30th as the record date and May 29th as payment date for the first distributions preferred equity holders who must complete ownership, KYC, and tax documentation to qualify. Cool beans, bro. All right. Hope you stay in there for a long time. Long time. Former Binance CEO CZ waves off accusations of Iran and terror ties. How could CZ be tied to terror? Let's find out. Find out. And then we'll take a look at, some of the latest from Eric Trump and, Cynthia Lummis. Former Binance CEO CZ waves off accusations of Iran terror ties. The founder of the world's most largest exchange distanced himself from reports about Binance activity that reports had recently suggested aided in terrorism. Really? Shengpeng Zhao, the founder and former CEO of global crypto exchange Binance, argued that the accusations of the platform acted as a conduit for the Iranian transactions don't make any sense. Zhao spoke remotely at a Washington event and said he has zero interest in being involved with Iran, which recently attacked the country he lives in. Shengpeng Zhao embraced a chance to distance himself from the recent accusations. I want a little bit more details. CZ is an active resident of United Arab Emirates, the UAE, cited a couple of civil lawsuits recently dismissed in U.S. courts and accused Binance of acting as a conduit for terrorism and financing. He also argued that Iran-tied transactions don't generate fees and wouldn't offer any business attraction for him or the firm to get involved in. There's no benefit, CZ says, who served a prison sentence, received a pardon from the President Donald Trump, and said in defense of the implications against his former company. Again, he's not even with the company anymore. All right. So anyway, that's what's being dug up right now, and he's getting the blame for it. There's no benefit, according to CZ, for Binance to be involved in terrorism. All right. I would agree with him. It's not a good look. All right. Cynthia Lummis also this afternoon. We showed you guys a little bit of a clip earlier. Let's get down into this. U.S. Senator on the crypto market structure bill. Cynthia Lummis says, "We think we've got it, and it's coming soon." She was citing next month for possible markup. Senator Lummis at the Center of Legislative Talks said the discussion is down to nuance and the bill will finally emerge from her committee in April. The U.S. Senator Cynthia Lummis, who runs the crypto subcommittee with the Senate Banking Committee, says the crypto market structure bill should advance from the committee by late April. That's right around the Bitcoin convention too. If we actually see a vote by the end of April, pinch me. She said that the talks have essentially worked out a compromise of stablecoin yield and that the crypto industry has been hashing out the bankers focused on how stablecoin companies describe their offerings. Lummis, a Wyoming Republican, said that she expects the bill to pass the Senate by the end of the year. And we're running out of time. That's all. That is all, folks. I'm sure I have a clip to show you when we get back to doom scrolling over on X. Trump linked American Bitcoin's holdings overtake Mike Novogratz Galaxy Digital now with the amount of Bitcoin they now have over at America Bitcoin. That's, of course, Eric Trump's startup. American Bitcoin ABTC has climbed to become the 16th largest Bitcoin holder with 6,899 Bitcoin as firms compete to build Bitcoin treasuries. And that's pretty much self-explanatory. I think we don't really need to go any deeper into this here. But yeah, he did just pass Galaxy Digital's holdings for the lead. All right, of course, they're headed for number 10. Moving in. What else we have here? Anything else breaking? Pippin Crypto plummets 45%. Did you buy the dip? Did you participate? I don't even know. Where's Pippin at right now? I'm curious because I didn't do another buy-in yet, and I was looking at it. I recently just rugged my my community on it. Damn, down to 9 cents for. Not a bad place to buy it. We did lose the support we had at 15. We are now sitting at 9.4 cents. And the next target is 6.7. Again, 6.7. The last time I did that was ridiculous.
Are you stupid?
We talked about it this morning. Down on about 45% in the last 48 hours. These are daily candles. Yeah, a little more. The last 3 days. down 75%. Sorry, 75% in the last 3 days. 45 or 54 now in the last two. Looking like a good opportunity. All right. Anything else going on? That's Pippin. Any other headlines here? Any other shout outs? Anything interesting going on? Not really. Let's take a look at Cointelegraph and then doom scrolling. Yeah, I'm just not feeling any of these guys. Robert Kiyosaki coming out with some more, calling for $750,000 Bitcoin. Damn, crazy. I remember when he sold all this Bitcoin, then he bought it back, and it says it's going to $750,000. But there's a catch. All right, Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, you guys know, yada yada. Had a social media post on Monday that a massive financial bubble is about to burst and is imminent. And the financial educator suggests that unprecedented economic crisis will eventually lead to a $750,000 Bitcoin. I'm assuming within 1 year of the crash. Wow, rally within 1 year of a crash. While Robert Kiyosaki estimates the extremely bullish at first sight, a more granular view gives deeper meaning to his price prediction. Biggest bubble burst. I do not know what event will pop the biggest bubble in history. But whatever the event, the pin is near. And if it's not it's not an if, but a when. When the bubbles go burst, I predict that gold will hit $35,000 an ounce. You did not hear that wrong. $35,000 an ounce 1 year after the gold bubble pops. Crazy. He's also predicting $200 an ounce on silver a year after the burst. Sorry, Brave. so we're talking about maybe 2027, 2028, maybe in the timeline. I predict Bitcoin will hit $750,000 a coin a year after the crash, and I predict the Ethereum to be $95,000 a year after the crash. What do you think the prices will be the year after the next great financial crisis? Of course, pushing that into a recessionary moment coming soon, like 2008, 2009. And that's again, it's been on my mind for a long time too. We've been talking about it here. I thought it was going to happen by the end of this year, the beginning of next year, but it's getting closer to the end of the year every day. For a prediction to be valid, it needs to have a time frame. And honestly, he doesn't have a time frame. Okay, yada. All right, again, it's opinion piece from Robert Kiyosaki. Oh, geez. Anything else going on that might be squeezing the rest of it out? We'll of course catch up over on the real news over on X. Daily HODL also here. I love to check in over here. Institutional inflows into Bitcoin and crypto ETFs soar to $1 billion in 1 week, according to CoinShares. That one just came out today. Starbucks sends data breach. We already talked about that. Man, that was a long time. Maybe it was this morning, I guess. Maybe they only had one article the whole day. One crypto. Come on, Daily HODL. What the F? What the F? What are we doing? I'm gonna do 4 shows tonight, and you can only put out one article. Piece of crap. All right, guys. All right. Segueing that into, of course, our merch store. You guys, if you want to catch, some of the chaos after the live stream, you can also, I'll pick one up my chaos, Crypto Chaos hoodies, or of course, mouse pads, anything else you like, of course. The whiskey glass is also here. Enjoy one of your favorite drinks. all right. And of course, we have the Patreon. Again, talking over some, Gamaritas possibly. It's of course one of our chat's favorites drinks from, of course, yours truly, Gamma. It's only $15 a month to join the Patreon. And of course, you can hang out with like-minded individuals over there. And we'll show you a bunch of entries and a bunch of coins that have played out. It's been a minute. We've got a few on the pipeline right now. We got about 3 or 4 that are about ready to pop off. Hopefully, if we play this into a bullish setting into the end of the month or the beginning of next month. Right now, obviously the market's a little down, but we are still finding diamonds in the rough either way. I just told you a little bit about our Pippin idea. We did have about 6 or 7 coins pop off in the past 3 or 4 weeks that have been making serious gains. We just had Sentient on was it March 5th? March 5th we had Sentient pop off 25%. We grabbed that. Robo popped off last around February 23rd. And Gwei, the 27th, 70% on that. Aztec, we had a 100% move on Aztec, 27 as well. The beginning of the month, we saw Freya move up 200%. That was, of course, brought to us by one of our members as well. Guys, if you're missing out, I'm telling you, you want to make some money? Hang out with the Chaos crew, and hang out and speak with like-minded individuals, and we'll help you build a portfolio. If you have any issues if you're new to crypto, you have questions, it's a good place, of course, to jump on over and ask those questions and get some immediate answers. All right. So let's see what else is going on. Doom scrolling, guys. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, do all the things down below. Let's get into it. Remarks of the FOMC meeting. Yes. I can't play any more than that. Powell dumps the market, of course. I'm never trading FOMC again. Yikes. That's a hell of a destroyed setup you got there. Trust me, bro. I'm done. That's a pretty smashed up keyboard, your laptop, everything. It's probably generated. Okay. Powell, zero job creation. The Fed is concerned about that very, very low level of job creation. If you just adjust the overcounting, there's effectively zero net job creation in the private sector.
Just the thing that I think.
But it's not AI. It's too soon to tell. Yeah, right. We just got all the announcements like every freaking week for the past 6 months.
The thing that I think a good number of people on the committee are concerned about is just the very, very low level of job creation. If you adjust what has been the trend job creation over the past, let's say, 6 months, if you adjust that for what we think, our staff thinks is
6 months,
the overstatement due to overcounting, effectively there's zero net job creation in the private sector.
Yes, zero net job creation. We're not replacing the jobs that are being, of course, offloaded to AI. More efficient, standards. Coming soon. What else are we going to find doom scrolling today over on crypto Twitter? Bitcoin trading at 71,000. Where are we at? We still 71 some change? 71,000 flat right now. Testing. We are testing 71 flat right now. Are we going to head down to our bear target? Do we have to start the Chaos Magic a little early? 10 minutes away from 9 o'clock. Again, we do our Patreon lives immediately after this show is concluded on Wednesday. Yes, on Wednesday. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And of course, into the weekend as well. 71,000 flat right now, holding on Bitcoin. Due to the Chinese economic downturn, or perhaps just for easy money, these girls are turned into prostitutes sitting on the streets and waiting for their customers. 400 to 600 yuan, about $50. What can you get for $50 these days, guys? One of these, beauties. A lot of them, too. Holy crap. They're lining up. That's the second time we've seen something like this pop up on on the live this week. Breaking: Google just rolled out the Stitch. It's insane. Prompt or sketch, full UI in seconds. User interface in seconds. Describe what you want in plain English and upload a napkin sketch. Stitch generates complete high-fidelity screens while production-ready HTML, CSS, or React code. Damn, AI native in infinite canvas with a design agent. Crazy stuff, guys. Crazy. We don't need any... I told you, I was replaced a long time ago. And I did, of course, a lot of this stuff in the past. All right, just in, SEC gives tokenized stocks the green light. The SEC just approved the NASDAQ rule change to allow securities or trade on tokenized form. Major step for the stocks, bringing blockchain rails into regulated financial markets. 24/7 trading, of course, for crypto, coming soon. The new Bob Lazar S4 film just dropped. Again, more aliens, of course, all popping up in my feed. The FOMC today, this one's always a classic. Boom! Send it! Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Love it. And I think he shoots himself, right? I guess they didn't show that clip. All right, breaking: Jerome Powell gives his remarks after the FOMC meeting. We already saw it. He's like, "Fuck you and your calls." Yeah,
fuck your fucking options.
Yep.
Fuck your fucking zero DTE calls.
Yeah. Of course, that's a classic as well. We did, get this one this afternoon. Cliff actually shared this with us this afternoon. Meta just shut down the metaverse exploration after spending $80 billion on development. Looks like he's killing the VR headsets. And I'm assuming that means also the glasses, the Meta glasses, the Meta Ray-Bans. I don't know. Maybe all of it. Maybe the Oculus as well. I don't know. I still have an Oculus. It's still the only VR headset I have. and I hardly use it. But I have friends that play VR all the time. I should probably go hang out with them.
What are you, stupid?
Oh, jeez. What else we got here? Humans will normalize anything if it happens enough. Yeah, that's right. Missiles coming our way? Well, they're yep. This is normal. This is normal. Yep. Bombs just hit buildings behind me. It's fine. We're enjoying dinner. It's crazy. Can you imagine I just can't. I can't. To rob a crypto bro right now, you would need more money. You just wanted to hug, bro. That's funny. Solana avoiding $100. Jeez. What is Solana at right now? Is it $90, $80, $89? Where are we at? On Solana right now, sitting at $90. $90. After today's terrorized event by Powell. We got more of these meteorites showing up everywhere. Crazy fireballs just floating all over the place. This is in Los Angeles, California. This is the 6th meteor sighting this week. What do we got? The stock market will be open 24 hours a day soon. Yes. This is coming back over the we talked about this morning. The Chicago Exchange CBOE has filed a proposal with the SEC to launch 24 hours a day, 5 days a week U.S. equities trading. Only 5 days a week though. Come on. 7 days? Come on. Crypto's open 24/7. All right. Anything else? Pretty much everything's hitting verbatim. Looks like we pretty much exhausted the news. Kim Jong-un personally apologized for receiving 99% of the vote in the preliminary election, losing. Shut up. Is this real? I don't know. I don't believe it. Okay, breaking. World Health Organization is preparing for a nuclear incident. Yikes. You guys know where that's going. Yikes. Oh boy. At least 4 meteorites are in different continents with shall we say anomalous behaviors. Again, more of the meteorites. The ones I've seeing here recently, this is one of them. The ones that kind of just move on their own, like definitely not just flying in one direction. Definitely UFOs of some kind. I think that's one of them. Yeah, having its own trajectory. Crazy stuff in the skies. Yeah, this one. Yeah. Whee! What is it? I don't know. A lot of people got that on camera too, because I've seen a different footage of that one as it dissipated as well, doing a couple swirls. But yeah, that's what's going on down right now. Barry Marlone, in honor of closure of the metaverse, I would like to re-up one of the worst videos ever recorded. Oh God, this is when he scanned, one of the reporters into the metaverse. Yeah, I think it is. The end of the match. Yeah, that was a couple years ago. I remember when he filed for Meta. He filed and changed Facebook in preparation for the VR world in 2021. It was in the 2021 cycle. I'll never forget it. It was the weirdest thing out of nowhere. 2012 prediction. Also back then we had all the metaverses being developed in crypto land, of course, like Decentraland and Sandbox and all that stuff. Okay, what else? What else we got? Even Gundam, guys. Even Gundam literally had a Gundam series called Metaverse. I'm not even making that up. That's how big that narrative was in 2021, 2022. They had their own online metaverse. It lasted I want to say a couple months.
What are you, stupid?
World's just not ready for it. Yep, not even making that up. All right. Let's go. Let's get back into Normie searches today. Let's take a look at the Normie searches, see how they're holding up on Powell. Did he even look up Powell's FOMC meeting today? His speech. Let's find out, shall we? Of course, we look up our Normie search history every single day to see if they're looking at any of our financial sectors, and of course, if they're going to get off zero. And usually they don't, of course, pay attention at all. We had a couple instances where they actually looked up Bitcoin and XRP in the same damn day, and it was in the top 20. That was amazing. But again, far few between. Most days, of course, are only looking up 3 things: it's sports, video games, and celebrities. Let's see what they're looking up today. Whoa. They're looking up Man Spider. which it's Spider-Man. Why would you type that in? Man Spider, if you're looking up Spider-Man, I don't know. I'm not a normie. I don't know. I don't understand these things. All right. Barcelona sports. Dolores Huerta sports? Question mark? I don't know. Cesar Chavez Day. Okay, I don't know. Tottenham sports. Joseph Degar. I don't know any of the normie people, celebrities. I don't know. More sports. Normies love their sports. All the sports for you. Yeah, it's all sports. All freaking sports. Duaradahar 2, The Revenge. It seems like maybe a movie, an Indian film, maybe a Bollywood film. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Afro Man Trial. More sports. Raptors versus Bulls. Crimson Desert. Ben's been talking about that. A new upcoming game coming out. Rand Paul. Rand Paul being searched today, huh? Okay. Nuggets versus Grizzlies. More sports. More sports for you. Prime Video. I don't know. I guess new things are coming out on Prime. I don't know. Jazz vs Timberwolves. It's all just the rest of it's all just sports. So of course normies get an F- today. Nothing significant of value, and they're not even paying attention to FOMC or oil getting back up to $110 again today. What are we doing, man? What are we doing?
Are you stupid?
They're not paying attention. All right. Looking at Bitcoin searches today. Wow. Let's take a look at the last 7 days here. And that's pretty much, it's actually a little less than it was yesterday. Okay. All right. So yesterday, of course, being the biggest day so far this week in searches for Bitcoin. And then we have, of course, Ethereum versus Doge versus Bitcoin versus XRP and Solana. The 5 most searched crypto assets on Earth. And yeah, we see a clear correlation between XRP, Solana, and Ethereum now. Very, very clear. This has been happening almost every day now, verbatim. Bitcoin also peaking as well in the same time frame, and Doge getting some action too, which is kind of weird. We don't normally see this, any sort of activity. It's usually flat on the bottom against everything else on the index. But yeah, of course, King Crypto wins again today, and I do like this. This does seem like they're interested, maybe just worried. Maybe just worried today. Take a look at the last 7 days of peaks here on the index. And again, it looks like the second, our Tuesday was the best day we still had overall to this week on searches. Again, Bitcoin was sitting about 74,000 on that day, 75, 76. Okay, I think we pushed that brim between Monday and Tuesday. All right. So that's all we got, guys. How you feeling? How you guys feeling in the chat? Let me know. How's the overall sentiment right now? We got about half hour remaining. We're getting to Crypto Chaos Magic. Of course, show you where Bitcoin's likely going to go into tomorrow morning. I'd love to be wrong. I'm tired of being right. We're going to win so much. So freaking tired of being right. And yeah. Ben. Oh, you. Oh, Legendary Wings or Crimson Desert? Well, I haven't played Crimson Desert, but I definitely love Legendary Wings. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Jesus, Ben. All right. You know how to get to pull my heartstrings. Jesus. Tortas or churros? Churros. Yeah, definitely churros. Torta's just a sandwich. It's just a sandwich. All right, guys. All right. So just chill out. We're going to get through it.
So just chill out.
I'm going to see how you guys feel with the overall
Drink
sentiment.
7-Up. Eat a moon pie. Quit murdering people.
All right. Let's ask you guys in the chat. Oh, look at all the bears. Oh, look at all the bears. Nick Lovett coming in with the bears tonight. Let's go. Let's go. That's a bad omen there, Nick. All those cute cuddly bears, and then bam, you're gonna plunge the price. Yeah, let's ask you guys, what happens first? How about we do one of these? What happens first? 80K or 60K? Ooh, what happens first, guys? Easy, quick and easy, just one or the other. Pretty much, yeah. They're both 10K away. They're both 10K away. Geez, numb dudes don't feel, says Crypto Quint. Numb dudes don't feel no more. Let's see what else we have in the chat while I'm here catching up with you guys. Jake the Snake. Did I catch this one yet? Shout out to Mad Adam in the house. How's it going, Mad? How you doing? Oh God. What the hell? What the hell, Jake? Okay. Yeah. What else we got? Let's get back over to Bitcoin. We got to, of course, do the song and dance. We got to talk to the Chaos Gods. Of course, last night, guys, we did two things recently, right? We did the call from last night, which of course played out baseline bear, and in the bear fashion, of course, followed right on top of our bear move. I also added another one this afternoon, asking you guys, predicting where we're going to go this afternoon. And I felt like we were going to go baseline bull right before, of course, the FOMC started. We already down on our baseline target, and we're still there now. And again, I'm not afraid of a bearish move, but we still haven't even played that out. So that's what where we came from, of course, from this afternoon's live stream. Again, this is the third live stream today. Yeah, the third one.
What are you, stupid?
Yes, and I was drinking this afternoon. That was stupid. Okay. All right. So, yeah, we're going to clean this up and, of course, do it all over again. I'm tired of being right, guys. Can we just not be right anymore? Can we just stop this? Really? Can I just be wrong tomorrow? That'd be fun. That'd be fine. Let's just do it. Let's do it. All right. So, what do we got? Let's see if we can break the trend. Let's see if we can break the trend or get back on the trend. One or the other. Why does that look slanted? Does that look slanted? No, it's not slanted. I don't know. Something looks slanted. Okay. All right. So anyway, we're going to grab our ritual sticks and, of course, go on with the ritual. Throw this on top of 9 p.m. as we usually do. Cover this on the 15 minutes. And, yeah, let's let it rip. We're right on time, right on schedule. 9:04 right now. 9:04. I was burning a ton more money. Ton more monies during the FOMC. Adding to my pile here. I've been collecting this remnants for about 2 years. About 2 years I've been collecting these. It's a good time. It's a hobby of mine. It's art. But I do have a fresh $20 bill I'm going to burn tonight. Fresh 20. We're going to sacrifice that. Man, this is just a mess. Oh, wow, there's still another one on here. I didn't even see that. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Look at that dollar. Look at that dollar. Isn't that a beauty? Isn't that a beauty? That's a keeper. Yeah, that's a keeper. Speaking of which, guys, we were talking over the weekend, and I think on Monday too. We pretty much kind of locked it in. I'm pretty much set on it. We're gonna be watching. We're gonna do a movie marathon this weekend of of Austin Powers. We're gonna watch all 3 Austin Powers this weekend. Screw it. We'll be doing that on Saturday night, probably starting around 9:30 p.m. If you guys want to join us over there for that, have a good time. Of course, the crypto chaos never stops. It never stops. We don't sleep. We don't sleep here. All right. Let's do it. All right. Let's do the thing. Here we go. Doing the thing. Get back to it. All right. So, of course, I have my all the things I need right here on my altar. Beautiful. I can't even see the damn thing. But yeah, I have my sigil on there. Croc-Payos. Yes, Croc-Payos. Yeah, you can't even see the damn thing. All right. So anyway, we're going to light this up, and we are going to go ahead with the ritual. I do crypto chaos magic every single night, and it works. It works without any flaw, and I'm running out of lighter fluid. And I keep breathing on it, too. Doesn't help. All right, I'm going to have to get a new candle, too, because this is ridiculous. This candle in this giant holder. All right, so yeah, we do have, yes, the candle has been lit for our ritual. Last night I put on some onyx to protect us, and I feel like it did okay. I mean, we're here now at 70,000. See if we can hold it. And Jasper. So I'm gonna switch this up. We need some more chaos. Let's throw some more chaos at it. Where'd my dragon blood go? I don't really feel like. Yeah, Rhodonite tonight. Let's just throw a whole bunch of dragon blood in there. Some vitality as well as some chaos. Beautiful. Throw that on there, and yeah, let's get this burning. I'm gonna sacrifice a $20 bill. Andrew Jackson. Oh, I did this earlier today, and I was having a good good run at it. I'm gonna burn. Yes. Goodbye, Andrew Jackson. Goodbye. Oh, jeez. I was burning way too much. Having too much fun here. Of course, that is our sacrifice for the evening. And Croc-Payos on the altar. We're sealing the deal with the Chaos Gods. Here we go again, guys. Another day, another crypto chaos magic ritual. And another, me adjusting the damn camera. All right, here we go. So we're lining up this right now for the foreign market open. We now just did our ritual, and we are all set to go. I'm gonna do one last check real quick over on, yeah, the.
People are getting front.
Come on, get out of here, Doomberg. Get out of here. We're going to take one more last check at the order book, see if anything else is developing. 71,003 still of yet point of resistance. And it looks like they're starting to build up about 70,500 right now. We're starting to really get some strong support at 70,003 as well. So between the threes, 71.3 and 70,000 flat 3. There's a little bit of legs getting pushed in right now. Again, it feels like we're getting a little bit of that yin-yang reversal starting to play out here. We did just give them a giant dip on a silver platter, and they dumped it into it. They're playing this perfectly. This was 8 o'clock this morning. They ran this up. And then, of course, got dumped before the morning open. Oh, that's Friday. What the hell am I looking at? I'm looking at this here. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I guess a bigger dip here. That's 10. That's 7. There we go. They went sideways. They played this into it. They dumped overnight on Monday into Tuesday. I guess I'm remembering something different. I guess. All right, whatever. We dumped it. We're basically giving them a dip on a silver platter. We'll see if they get us out of this. Typically, in this fashion, we call this on my channel the yin yang reversal. And that's an idea I have tonight. I'm not sure if that's going to play out. It's going to be pretty bullish if it even gets back up to the resistance at 74,000. But again, let's do this. Let's do this. Enough talking. I'm now an instrument of chaos. Let's just do it. All right, let's test this up to about 9:30. See a little bit of a breakout at 71 to 72 on our base case scenario. Getting slapped back down around 11. Maybe by midnight, 12:30, 1 o'clock, we can get another test up to maybe the center of our parallel channel. Try to flip that into support by 3 o'clock, lose it, gain some momentum, and then just kind of keep this maybe for the morning open. A little bit up and to the right for a little bit of a recovery, but nothing too crazy for this evening. Again, the same thing with the bear case scenario. We're going to try to go back down and retest 70,300, as you guys seen in the order books. If we lose that, we're going down to 69 some change, probably 69.8. And again, if we lose that, we're testing the bottom of the channel. We test the bottom of the channel, we lose it, we're going down to about 67 to 66K. I would probably stop the pain at 66, or 67 though, because the overall trend is pretty much hanging on that there. And we climb that back a little bit in the morning open. That'd be my best guess for, or at least the chaos is pointing me in that direction for morning open. All right, scenario. And then, of course, we're going to do the bull case scenario tonight. We get a recovery that takes us back up to 74,000. And if we break out of here, maybe we get, I don't know how this would work or play out so quickly. Maybe a test up to 76,500. I'm going to stop there, though. I'm going to stop there. And it would probably pull back. It would look something more like this. I went a little too fast. Yeah, I still went too fast. Again, on the second attempt. There we go. And pull back around 3 o'clock in the morning, maybe keeping on 74.3. There's our bull case scenario for you on Bitcoin tonight. All right, looking like you guys in the chat saying 63% of you guys now saying 80K. 80K with almost 20 votes in there. Yes, 20 votes. 63 against 60K coming next. 80K before 60K. And again, both of them are 10K away from where we are right now. Interesting. I do like that. You guys are short-term, mid-term bullish, I guess. Mid-term bullish. What am I doing here? Green. Damn it, green. That's our bull case scenario. All right. And then, of course, we do the super bear, super bull. I forgot to do that the last 2 nights, I think. It's probably the Crypto Chaos gods still shine upon me. Super bear case scenario sends us down to 55K. Why not? It's only ever happened one time, the super bear case scenario. And the super bull case scenario, suggesting everything to the universe. Let's just send that up to about 85K. Why not? That would be amazing. It would be the highest candle we've ever seen, the largest candle we've ever seen on Bitcoin if that did play out. All right, there you go. Everything is been suggested to the universe now. These are your options for this evening. Yes, that is all of the options available right now on the table. What do I think is likely most going to be the scenario? And I'd love to be wrong, guys. I'm calling for more than likely going to be right on top of our baseline target. Maybe a little bit of bearishness. Maybe right down the middle there for the most part. I'm looking for mostly baseline bear. I don't know if we're really going to get bullish sentiment tonight. I think we need a cool off. The foreign market may surprise you, though. They've been the only ones really buying. Actually, if we go back here, and this may actually may convince me to change my opinion. Yeah, if you look at this here, the last few peaks we've had have been at night, right? This is 9:30 p.m. here on Monday. This peak right here was, that was after hours, 5:30 p.m. yesterday. But the foreign market already sold off at that point. Kept it down. This right here was 9:30 a.m. on Monday. Okay, that was coming off of, yes, the foreign market also giving us the first top there for the second one to be, of course, retested later. So that was, yes, on Monday as well. Monday morning and our Monday early morning. It was at 1:30 in the morning, right? So that's the foreign market open, and the foreign market open over here as well at 9 p.m. Eastern. Again, around the same time we are right now. Looking back over here, it's also Sunday again, starting the day off. Another peak there. All of these usually happen on the foreign market. We suck, man, guys. America sucks. America just sucks. It's just the plain simple truth. Most of these peaks are all in the foreign market and the foreign market open. This one is America. That one's also foreign market. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 o'clock in the morning, yeah, even that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of. This is what are we spanning to here? I'm trying to make a point. This is in the last 6 days. Last 6 days, every single one of them, pretty much all being in the foreign market. That's what I'm getting at. We've had one of these peaks higher in the American market. Let me change that to red, I guess. No, we'll do blue. 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 Can we count that one? 10 o'clock in the morning? Yeah, we can. That's midnight. Yeah, on a Saturday. That's still the foreign market, too. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, so you can see what I'm getting at. The foreign markets, of course, been the ones the most, of course, adding to this. And we've been dumping on them. All right. So anyway, yeah, it is possible we do get that. I just think the likelihood of right after the FOMC meeting is going to be probably a little bit bearish, maybe next week. But I'm calling for baseline bear tonight. A little bit of a recovery, if anything, to get us back up to about 72K. I don't think much more than 73,300, something like that tonight. All right, guys. So yeah, overall, you guys feeling bullish? Almost 70% in the chat right now. We're about 15 minutes early, but we're going to probably roll this in anyway to the Patreon Live. Again, it happens immediately after we're done with this live stream. We go over there. And again, it's only $15 a month if you guys want to hang out with the Chaos Crew and learn some more about crypto. All right. Anything else to catch up with you guys before I go in the chat? Again, I'll be talking with most of you over there anyway. John Doe says, yeah, I got a similar story. Just add soy sauce. What the hell did I miss there? Los ladies are bold and bullish. Damn, respect, man. Yes. Damn. Nothing bad about that. Depends on where the bald is, right? Oh my god. Got me, talking dirty now. Okay, Braveheart says we gotta see better battery tech on the EVs. Sodium-ion batteries, whole promise, and I agree with Ios or Los. Cuckish? For show. For show. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I keep telling everyone, too, the infrastructure's not there. It's just not there yet. Los says 7 wigs a week minimum. Raindrop, no drop top. What? What now? Mad? What? Are you mad? Ben says, nah, EVs are amazing, but do your own research. For us, it's been great, says Ben. Yeah. I mean, for those who have, a place to, charge and park it, or, a EV, it's not that great out here in the Midwest. Ben Lawrence says, I just want to know who wipes the booty with them long nails. Damn, Ben. Okay, I wanted to ask you guys in the chat, actually. Girls in the chat, do we have enough girls? Maybe tomorrow morning. There's a few girls in here tonight, but I was going to wait until we get at least maybe Nicole or Strawberry, Happy Joy, Andra. I want to ask you guys if you've The girls in the chat are still doing their nails in this economy right now. Okay, you guys got me thinking about that one again. Ben Lawrence says, I also wonder what the ears are going to look like in a decade with those heavy loops pulling everything down. Yeah, dude, I just still can't believe people did that. Oh, that was a terrible trend back in the early 2000s. The gauges. The gauges. Matt Adams says, too many baddies will leave you bald and woozy. This market will also leave you bald and woozy. I'm surprised I still have hair. Lowe's says, it's a sausage fest here, says Lowe's. 5 at least. The mornings are a little bit more taco. A little bit more taco. Less sausage, a little more taco in terms of the overall demographic. Lowe's also got a clip here before we head out. Again,
I think it's a great city. Mm-hmm. I think they got the best organization in NBA. But they do have some big old women down there. I mean, come on now.
see what you do to him every time you go down.
I'm telling you, man. They be whooping them children.
None of those.
Oh my God!
None of those 5 ladies were big that he interviewed.
That's why it took her all day. Come on.
Can I see?
It took her all day.
Oh my God!
It took her all day to find 5 skinny women down there.
Do me one more favor. Just let me see the churro eating again one time.
like my man, like Joey, you know how my man be eating the hot dog, Joey.
Oh my God, dude! What the hell? All right. Well, yeah. Well done, Strawberry. Well done, Shaquille O'Neal and Charles Barkley. What the hell? All right. Okay, guys, we're gonna head on out now. Ridiculous. Tortas, right? Tortas. Going back to something you guys said a few months ago. Anyway, I'll see you guys over there again. We're gonna head over to the Patreon. It's only $15 a month if you guys want, of course, hang out with the Chaos Crew. You'll know where we'll be. We'll be over on there right after the live is done. All right, guys, I'll see you over there 10 minutes early. Oh God, it's so dirty under those nails. It's just gross. All right, guys, I'll see you on the other side. Have a good one. Peace. Later.
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade among the stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my key. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Oh! Do my world with more wrong and let me huddle forever more and more and more and more and more. I want more. Hollywood shop in the door. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you.
It's so dirty under those long nails. Yeah, I was just thinking about that too. I just cut my nails too today. So I guess I can't really explain it more, better than that. Maybe something like this. But I just can't imagine, like, you guys gotta be so careful too every time you do something because you don't want to chip a nail and then you get all the dirt and nasty stuff under your nails. I don't know how you guys do it. All right, guys. Too much information. I'll catch you on the other side. Have a good night, and I'll see you on the Patreon later.